Okay, we are ready to go. We got me. We got Rye.
What's happening?
We
Rest
got
in peace to the big dog.
we got Lid, and
Hello.
we got Eli.
That's right, boys. Mondo cool.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right.
Is that from the Kai dub?
No,
or
that is from the original Funimation.
Okay, that's the old 90s Z
Yeah,
dub.
yeah. All right. Let me just get this game up, and then we will get started.
Is everyone holding up okay? Is the sad time
I was
past?
not holding up great last night, but I'm good now. I'm all right.
I'm pretty bummed about it.
Yeah, it is. It does suck. Okay.
Okay, I was going to go to bed last night because I haven't been sleeping well, so I was going to go to bed like 10. And then I saw the news of his passing, and yeah, it was
Yeah, no, I mean,
very...
it's fucking unbelievable. Okay, so I need to explain some context before we... Hold on. It should be...
That doesn't look like English.
Well, let me explain what's going on here. Alright. I guess Control P. Alright. So, hold on. Is it not displaying properly on OBS? I thought... Oh, wait. Oh, that's in Discord. Let me see here.
Minor technical details, folks.
Yeah,
We'll
I
continue
thought
with
I
the
got
morning
this set up
momentarily.
earlier. I had it working.
Lid, where did you hear the news?
Okay.
On the internet?
Yeah, I know. I saw it on Twitter.
I guess
Okay.
you should ask, where were you? Well, I'll wait
Hold
for
on.
Andy.
God damn it. Why is...
I was at home?
Oh, I forgot to update the stream title. Oh, well. There, it should be working now. Yes, okay, so. I had to pick this. So the reason why the title is in Spanish is because this is actually a ROM hack of the European Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure ROM that adds a few things. One of which is a Spanish translation. It's incredible to think you can do a Dragon Ball game without that, but I guess it was 2006 when it came out internationally. This ROM hack makes a few changes. It changes some of the colors to be more manga and anime accurate. It redesigns some of it, but most importantly, it adds back
Does it make it all black and white?
Or to make them more right. And it adds in, and most importantly, in the Japanese version, there were 3 of the insert songs from the original anime in here. Makafushi Adventure, the theme song, Romantica Geryu, which played over the credits, and Mezai Tenkaichi, which plays during the World Martial Arts Tournament segments. Those got cut from the Western release, and I insisted, and I was not going to play them. However, there was a problem. This website, when I downloaded the ROM, it asked for a password that I could not find on the site, and I had to look, and the only place that I could find it were in websites in Spanish. So, yeah, that was a saga. Anyway, let's just play this fucking game.
I think it's more authentic to play.
Absolutely. Fortunately, we can still play the whole game in regular old English. Alright.
English is so passe.
It's a little boring.
I did not get the news. I got home after midnight, and then I saw the news, and I was like, it hit me, but I was literally like too exhausted to process.
Yeah,
so
I get that. I saw it right as I was getting home from work, like unwinding, relaxing. So this is leaving out the very important thing that the first thing that Bulma did when she saw Goku was shoot him in the head. It bounced off though. It's fine. He's.
Think of how much different the world of Dragon Ball would have been if they just fucking iced Goku.
Yeah,
as
she
a
was
child.
comfortable murdering a 12-year-old.
I just mean like
Yeah.
the Saiyans would have conquered, and like Piccolo would have been king probably, and like all.
No,
the
that wouldn't have happened. would've never run
Yeah,
it.
yeah, because that only happened because Pilaf, after he got his ass kicked by Goku, that was his plan, like, C. The Red Ribbon Army would have probably taken over the world first. Probably.
And they would not have an answer for Vegeta.
No. Well, I mean, they would have said Raditz first, and they didn't even have a Raditz answer for
Oh yeah, I literally forgot Raditz existed.
Don't worry, that's Raditz. Anyway, this is
So did Toriyama.
all right. So let's play this game. I'm streaming in Discord, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So this game is made by Dimps. It's maybe Dimps' best Game Boy Advance game. I really like this game.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, no. You can tell this is a late era GBA because all the colors are right and not super washed out. They're like, fuck it. Sorry, you're too poor not to play this on a DS or buy an SP or Micro. If you have an original GBA, that's your problem. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty, like, straightforward beat 'em up. There's, like... But it feels really good. Like, this is very snappy. Run is double tap. That's the only thing about this controls that I'm not... Like, because I'm never... Like, even in Kirby, I'm never a big fan of double tap to run.
I was literally about to say, like, I'm a Kirby fan, so I'm used to it, you know.
Going here. Should be like a... Yeah, there's burger. How's the audio
This
coming
seems
in?
like an American release thing where they're like, no, make it a burger.
No, it's different foods. You get apples and stuff.
I think Goku would eat a burger.
Goku would eat anything.
Well, yes, that is...
Goku would eat everything.
I think the one thing where he was like grossed out by someone eating is in the manga when Yajirobe kills was it Drum or Tambourine, and like he has him like cut up on a big spit roast. And Goku's like, I'm not eating that. That's like a guy.
Yeah, I have like an oversized volume, but it's basically 4 volumes in one that I've been looking at today of the latter half of the King Piccolo saga and then the last.
And that's all great. That stuff's all obviously good.
And that's one of the best stretches of manga ever. Fantastic.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Like people
made
like
me
there are because Dragon Ball does have problems, especially in Cell and in Frieza, Cell and Buu. But I deeply love it, and even when it does, it's like every arc has like the thing that makes Toriyama I think such a great arc is that like arc composition he's not the best at, like big story setup, like world building. What he's amazing at is creating moments. Like, Dragon Ball is a great series because it is a million wonderful little moments stretched together about a little monkey boy who's real dumb.
It's like, what's the one post that went viral? I think it was like head falls off.
Yeah.
Like Yajirobe cutting off Vegeta's tail. It's like, yeah, you guys gotta understand, this is the coolest thing to have ever happened ever.
Oh yeah, no, it's up there. That shit's real good. It's really funny when Vegeta starts just pounding on him afterwards, like...
He just beats the shit out of him.
Like, fucking fat ass, that was my tail!
Do you know why,
Oh, fuck.
part of the reason Yajirobe was created, was so that...
Yeah, Krillin's
in the
voice
comic-
actor would
Yeah,
have a character
Krillin's
voice,
voice
because Krillin
actor
fucking
was-
dies.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dragon Ball's so good.
Hey,
Also, Andy, you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with the Frieza, Cell, and Boo sagas.
I mean, look, I like those. I like Cell a lot. You're crazy if it's like, oh yeah, no, there were no mistakes or.
What's a problem with the Frieza saga?
I'm gonna be honest. It's not bad, but the stretch from like Ginyu stealing Goku's body to Goku going Super Saiyan overstays its fucking welcome.
That's ridiculous.
Like Goku showing up, going back in the healing pod again after he was in a pod in space for fucking half the arc. Come on, man, you can write this better than that. I understand why,
I feel like the manga's real snappy.
Yeah, and the manga's obviously better, but even in the manga, it's like setup-wise, it's like, I don't know, I would have arranged this a bit differently.
I mean,
I love the weird
That's
scene.
like the most, but that's like the most iconic, best chunk of
No, it
the
is not.
Frieza saga.
No, no.
Sorry. Are you a Dodoria defender?
Yes, the best. The best part of that arc is Vegeta running around, clowning on all of Frieza's minions, and then getting his shit kicked in by Raccoon.
That. It is so good.
Yeah, no,
I think it's great from start to finish.
I like a lot. Again, I still don't think it's bad.
Unlike some manga arcs I can think of.
Yeah, like Boo.
That's not what I meant. Boo's also great from start to finish.
No, it is not. No,
Yes, it is. It's awesome.
It's got great moments from start to finish, but it's like every time I think about Ultimate Gohan, I get mad. Like I just get mad.
Why?
Not just Ultimate Gohan.
Mad
You know,
because of how cool it is.
No, well, he is literally not cool. He is objectively not cool.
He literally is.
He's not. If he was cool, he would have beaten fucking Boo. that's
You don't
You
beat
think that
enemies
winning
by
is the
being
only thing that makes someone cool?
what. He literally does the Vegeta finger point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and that's cool.
Actually, you know what? It's
Like,
not.
Are you
Vegeta
Even,
saying, are you now
after
saying
L
Vegeta's not cool?
it's not even. Okay, that's fair. But it's not even like, oh, we got an upgrade. Oh no, wait, that's just one of the collectibles. I'm not saying I would never say that. You know what's actually the thing about the Boo saga that gets me upset? The thing that I'm just like,
What?
anytime the Goku says the words next generation or Toriyama says, it's just a fucking lie and it builds to nothing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
No, it sucks. It sucks that Gotenks... I mean, Gotenks being a loser kind of works, but it's like... I feel like having an arc where Goku comes back and saves everyone would have been better if Gohan got, like, a full, proper arc as Saiyaman with that cast.
Yeah, he got the Saiyaman stuff. That's nice.
Well, that's
Gohan
anime
so
only.
much.
Like basically once Videl finds out in the manga, it's over and they announce the tournament.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's not, because it's like, oh man, because it's
Why?
like, because the Gohan was the
The
main.
manga is not about Gohan. It's about Goku. What are
They
you talking about?
like Toriyama literally said everything will be fine. Gohan's the main character now, and then he was not the
He
main.
changed his mind like a week later.
He did. He did. Gohan was the main character of Dragon Ball for less than a month.
That's fun. Like, yeah, that's like okay. Gohan was like the main character.
Goku should have been dead for
Less-
2 years
hold
straight
on,
worth of
for less
manga.
time than the fighters were like fighting off the Vegeta and Nappa. Gohan was less.
I was gonna say, Gohan is kind of the protagonist of the Frieza saga and the Saiyan saga.
Yeah, he is, and then because Goku, I don't know, we're getting into stuff that I again, this is about celebrating Dragon Ball, but he does kind of the.
Yeah, I don't know why you're fucking going after the wonderful Boo saga right now.
I kept
That's on
thinking,
you.
Because the
Like,
Boo saga
all-
is worse than anything in the first half of Dragon Ball. And
I
I know
can't-
he could be better. Look at this guy. This is why Dragon Ball's great. Look at this like
is.
bear monster with a sword who's a bandit. Wonderful
Nobody
character.
draws
And
guys
we came on to celebrate the work of Akira Toriyama, and you're like, you know why these arcs are bad? Here's why.
I look.
if there's too much of Gohan, the coolest character in Dragon
That's
Ball.
the thing. He stopped being. I don't know. I want Gohan to be cool. I want.
I should say the most lovable.
That's
Gohan's
true, yeah.
the most lovable.
He at least
You
did
know who's
event-
not the most lovable?
That's the fucked
No.
up thing is that Roshi
Who's on
anytime
screen right
like anytime
Oh,
he's
I love
like
Roshi.
yeah, Roshi's great, but also like of all of the anime sex pests who are part of the main cast, Roshi is one of the most egregious. Like this man should be in prison for trying to fucking like he did a shrink pill to try and sneak into the bathroom while Bulma was taking a piss. This man should be in jail. This man is a registered sex offender. But he's also maybe the coolest mentor in like all of shonen. So, you know.
Roshi sucks, and that's why he's great.
Yeah, no. He does also get the shit kicked out of him a lot over this. It's so
He's taking his lumps.
he really is.
Now, he's no Chairman Netero, but he's pretty great.
I don't know, like, I love Chairman Netero, but I feel like that's a different.
Oh, is that how that happened?
Yeah, no, that is totally how Roshi came in that. Are you ready for a sky battle, Lid?
Well, I mean, it cut out the part where Goku was the only one pure of heart to ride it, and the rest couldn't ride it.
We actually see that a little bit in a minute, but do they show the original Oolong outfit? They do. They show him in the mouth.
Banger, banger.
You know what's crazy? That the Funimation dub kind of squeezes over because they give him this voice. Oolong is like at most like 7 or 8 when this happens. He is a child.
Yeah.
He's a pig.
He got kicked out of kindergarten with Puar.
But he's also like a rapist.
Well, he is a child when he's doing it. So it's
He's a child rapist, but
He's
not
a-
like
Whoa,
the
whoa,
well,
whoa,
okay,
whoa, whoa.
yeah, no. He remember the end of that storyline. He didn't like touch those girls. They were giving him orders by the end of that.
That's true.
He is a sex pest though. He is a creep, but that's not
That's so wrong.
a little bit.
Is that so wrong?
Remember, it's
I
great that there was
I
a point in time where
love
Oolong was a main character.
But Oolong's cool. You know, he saves the world.
He does.
Cool.
He literally does. That's the best thing in that. Well, that and the Rosario showing up are the best parts.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, like I'm kind of lukewarm on that first Dragon Ball arc. I like a lot of it, but not much of it like really sticks out. That ending is phenomenal. That's where I think Toriyama really figures out, okay, this is how I want to have this series.
I feel like if
Also,
there's
we
one
just
arc
beat Oolong's
that,
ass.
that I'm maybe a bit less like. I don't think it's bad by any means, but I'd say my least favorite is probably the Red Ribbon Army.
Oh no, that's
Just because I
one
think
of my favorites.
It goes on too long.
It is a bit too long. I would say, like, for me...
I love a lot of stuff. Like, I love Android 8. I love the pirate robot. I love the gay guy.
For me, peak Dragon Ball is from, like, the Pirate Cave to, like, when Namek starts getting a bit... Like, Dragon Ball... Like, my favorite arcs in Dragon Ball are... Chunk of Dragon Ball is the 22nd Tenkaichi, King Piccolo arc, the 23rd, and then the Saiyan stuff. Like, that stretch, I think, is Toriyama... like, at his best and most comfortable with what he wants the series to be and why it's good. And that stuff...
Honestly, though, like, I do really like every arc.
Yeah, no, like, even Boo I give shit, but it's like, the stuff with and, like, Fat Boo is, like, that's a phenomenal design and character. Like, everything about Fat Boo is perfect. And everything with him and... Oh, boy! You know what's funny? This is, I believe, Yamcha's tech asterisk only appearance in the game.
How can that be? He's such an important character.
He's pretty important until... He is important until the crater happens.
I gotta say, I don't think I've said it on this stream, but I think I've said it before. But like, I grew up as like a Z kid, so I don't know like most of the.
You really should go
Dragon
back.
Ball run.
It's great. Like, it's great.
This news and all the recollections on it have made me just go, okay, I'm going to read Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Like,
thank you.
I'm going to finally do the manga. I tried watching a couple episodes of the anime, and
Read the manga.
yeah.
There are changes in addition that the anime adds that I like. There's also some stupid shit, but yeah, the manga is generally superior. You know what's crazy? In the first couple arcs of the anime, Goku's gi is like red-orange. Like, it's a lot darker than like the classic. Like, you know how Goku looks.
I think Kuar is really cute.
Oh, he's great. He's dropping bombs on you. He's going for the assist.
I think it's very good when a character's pixel art mouth is 3 pixels in a V shape.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
Toriyama-
one's embarrassing because in the manga, Yamcha basically won this fight. Goku only lived because Bulma shows up, and I don't know if you remember this right. In the first arc of Dragon Ball, Yamcha's shtick is that he's like a really dangerous bandit who is terrified of women and lives out in the
He's
desert.
so scared. He gets big crushes. He doesn't know what to say.
Oh, he fucking runs. All right. We're getting, man.
He gets cucked so hard.
He
It's
does.
insane.
It's kind of like I like Vegeta and Bulma as a couple more, but it is still like.
He should have gotten like lunch.
Honestly, I think Bulma and him maybe stay together, and Vegeta gets with lunch is even funnier because Vegeta's like, "Holy shit, you have blonde hair when you get upset."
That would be a good gag. It would have required Toriyama to remember Lunge's existence. So.
Yeah. Well, I don't
apparently
even think it's
I love-
that.
I
I
love
think
the
it's
can.
because the lunch just
Another
goes from she's like around and not around. I think he cut her. I think it was a deliberate. I don't like this character anymore. She's just not gonna show up.
I think it was. I don't know how to like. I've done all I can do. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. She's real fun. I like her. But yeah, it's not like she would be the same thing that everyone else is at the importance in Dragon Ball, part of the peanut
this
gallery.
is such a cool scene. I'm glad we're not seeing it.
Hey, this is a pretty good version of it for the Game Boy Advance. You think they can do
No,
better?
I know it's like it is doing its best on this hardware. It's just like the first Kamehameha. Bulma, what are you fucking wearing?
Oh yeah. Do you remember the village with the bunny, with the evil bunny guy who
I
turns
do.
people into
Yeah.
carrots, and that's what she's wearing. Goku sent that guy
Goku
in the
sent
moon.
him to
Oh
the
right,
moon.
wrong button.
Thank goodness he'll be safe on the moon, right, Master Roshi?
Hey, do you think they get wished back and die each time the moon is destroyed? Like whenever Kami is just back, like, all right, moon's back. Piccolo pulls it up again. Oh god damn it! It's kind of I'm kind of sad that like for all the time Grandpa Gohan spends in heaven and Goku spends in heaven in the afterlife, he never like meets. We never see him spending any time with his grandpa during that arc, either of the Z half. I would have liked that.
I'm fine with that. I feel like they have a great send off.
They do, but that's kind of why. Especially since like I love the Saiyan Saga dearly. I feel like Goku learning, oh shit, I murdered my grandfather, could have been given how much it was a secret for, like it was a secret for the entirety of the series up to that point. I don't know. I wish it got a little more weight. All right. Anyway, let's go finish off the first chunk of Dragon
Any
Ball.
other things you don't like about Dragon Ball, Andy?
Oh, plenty, but I deeply love it as well. Like that's the
Would you like to kick some more dirt on this grave?
like the thing. Dragon Ball
How's your
is
citizen review of Dragon Ball going, Andy?
it's going great.
Pilaf, another great design.
Pilaf's wonderful. Who do you like more, Shu or Mai?
Probably Shu.
I'm gonna agree.
Mai's also really good.
Mine's good. I think Pilaf and Gang don't get enough credit because not enough Americans watched or read the first half of the series. They are basically great as, like, there's probably something older, but, like, the quintessential proto-Team Rocket.
No, that's what's their name? Let me look them up. I'm forgetting. Give me one sec.
I think this is the first level where there are, like, actual meaningful upgrades to get. Let me look and see if I missed any of them. Hold on 1 second.
That's Doranjo and her two henchmen from Time Boken.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not familiar with Time Boken.
Yes, basically, that's basically why we don't have a WAP Peach, is because it was supposed to be. It's like, wait a minute, we're getting too similar into this kind of trio territory.
I like how all of the soldier archetypes in this game are dogs. Like, no, we can't have them eating humans. Have them just be dog guys.
How far does this game span?
Ends on the King Piccolo fight. So all the stuff where Goku is a kid.
Okay, so Red Ribbon, I imagine will be.
Yeah. It's the dog guys again.
I guess I want to keep the rating down.
Yeah, probably. Or, like, reusing assets. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can I... Yes! Alright, I can't go through that door. I think that's for... Because there's, like, New Game Plus modes for this where you can play as different characters.
No, that door's for good boys.
Goku does do a lot of murder. Like, Child Goku has an outrageously high
No, I
body
meant you.
count. Oh, I see.
Yeah, we're talking about people like who properly appreciate Dragon Ball.
they heard you talking shit.
Look, I don't think you
Ball.
understand how much I deeply love Dragon Ball. I critique because I love it so much, and I expect.
I know. I'm just saying maybe this is not the stream to critique.
No, it is. It's fine. It's fine. We got a lot of time.
How did everyone first watch Dragon Ball?
Lid, do you want to go
Or
first?
Z, like whatever of the series.
The first time, god damn it, mine's bad. Mine's like stupid.
No, it's all gonna be stupid. We were kids. What is it?
The first piece. So the first time that I heard about Dragon Ball was in like I used to get a lot of like cheat code books at the library and stuff for games and stuff, and there was one that like whoever wrote it like had a bunch of little just like basically just like the kind of shit people post on Letterboxd, you know, just like musings, and there was basically a segment in one of the books where they were like, Dragon Ball is better than The Simpsons because the characters age.
Oh, hey, we got the first upgrade. Our Powerball now extends.
The first piece of Dragon Ball media that I actually like saw was the first Legacy of Goku.
Oh, Lid, I gotta stream that. I gotta stream that now.
You do.
I mean, I was always planning on streaming that.
And the first time that I saw, like, after that, like, I read a lot of the manga out of order, just like whatever volumes were at the library. And I saw like a few random episodes of the Cell Saga when they started re-airing it on Cartoon Network in like the late 2000s. But when I started watching it from the beginning, I started with the Ultimate Uncut Special Editions.
Hell yeah! The ones where they would put metal music over, like that, like and
yeah,
and like really play up the blood and swearing.
Yeah.
Lid, do you own the orange bricks?
No, I have.
Thank God. Fuck, they should burn every single copy of those.
I have some of the the more recent Blu-ray release, or I don't know if it's the most recent anymore, but yeah.
It sucks that there is, like, not a definitive, easy answer to, how do I watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah, one of the most popular series of all time. Insane.
Eli, how were you introduced to the series?
Well, let me gather around, children. Let me tell you how the old man got into Dragon Ball.
Was it with the ocean dub?
It was not with the ocean dub. I'm wasn't quite old enough for that, but it was like, you gotta fucking watch this. Like, well, they didn't say that like that in first grade, but it's essentially what happened. I did not watch it from even the beginning of Z. I must have started like early now. Here's the thing: when you're a kid, like, it doesn't matter. It's like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, absolutely. All of Dragon Ball is amazing when you are a child.
I've talked about very specific joy that you can't get anymore, that I loved growing up about anime on like Toonami was just putting it on and the whole night being, okay, we're midway through the arc of a random shonen I haven't seen. How long before I can piece together, like, what is even happening?
Yeah, that's
like,
fun.
that was such a very specific type of childhood joy.
Hey, like, let me tell you, when shit was going down and Raccoon was just providing an onslaught from which seemingly, like, could not be recovered from.
Oh, hey, we have
glued
an
to the
disability
TV.
now.
It's like, how the fuck? I guess when it's like, it doesn't occur to you that Goku's gonna show up eventually. It's like, how are they gonna get out of this? You know, it's
Yeah, because you only know these characters. You don't know who Goku is.
no, because like, they go back to Goku and say like, Goku's on his way. It's like, oh, this guy's on his way. You know.
There's some
And,
guys coming. Okay.
Yeah, but like, of course, some context for him. But yeah, it's of course. Then I would later see Saiyan Saga on rerun and would eventually see the whole thing, and then eventually go back and watch original Dragon Ball. But even that was like, there was a while where it's like I would only see a handful of original Dragon Ball, like, here and there. So it's like 1 second I'm watching the Android 8 storyline, and then another second, like, they're at one of the tournaments. You know, it's so you dang kids don't know how goddamn lucky you are today. All of this is just so easily accessible.
So-
and of course, I had it better than anyone who
When
watched it before.
when they like first started, like, what did they, was it Toonami Jetstream?
Mm-hmm.
When they first started letting you like stream it online, I like tried my best to like frame like just the theme song so I could record it on a fucking flip phone, and of course that was just that video would take up most of the memory on that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
I don't know if they're still around. Like, these specific sites are definitely gone. But like, when I was in middle school, there were sites that just had like all the anime OPs and EDs, and they would be in some fucking god knows, like, it was like pre-WebM. It was like something like, 240p, like, could barely see it, but it had the song, like. And I
yeah.
would.
Oh, so you got to hear the original songs. Interesting, because I didn't.
So my introduction to Dragon Ball was I was not actively watching like, I would catch bits and episodes. Like, I think I remember seeing, the first thing that I remember is like bits of Super Saiyan Goku fighting Frieza as Namek is exploding, and the 4-hour long 5-minute stretch. The first, like, full episode of Dragon Ball period that I remember sitting down and watching was the first appearance of Cell, where it's Piccolo meeting Cell for the first time, which that's a great moment. That's one of the best moments.
Yeah, that is such a I think Perfect Cell is my favorite cell design, but First
I
Cell
I like
scary.
Perfect. I'll defend Perfect, but I am a massive.
Original Cell is like I think it's my favorite
Yeah.
Toriyama design of anything.
Oh,
I mean,
it's so
perfectly
funny.
monstrous.
Like, Ra, you know why Toriyama came up with Super Saiyan, right?
Because he didn't want to shade in all the hair.
And then he created a villain that was millions of black dots all over the body. Like, I think Toei Animation like, I fucking hated drawing Cell.
But yeah, and like, notice that after just, he had a brief appearance in GT, and then after that, he did not appear again until
A CG movie.
CG animated movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is not very good, but just very funny.
I think it's alright. It's got that orange Piccolo form that's real cool.
I don't like that form.
That form rules.
But
But then I did not. I was like, I saw bits of GT and I'm like, I knew Dragon Ball, but I didn't like watch Dragon Ball consistently. And then around like 08, 09, I got Basic Cape. And this was when Kai was coming.
Yeah, I
on the Nicktoons Network dub, they played the first 8 episodes, and I watched it. I'm like, oh, Dragon Ball's really cool. So then what I did, because it was summer vacation and I had nothing else to do when I was 11 or whatever, is I got on the internet. I'm like, oh man, that flashback that they do at the opening of Kai, where they explain all of Dragon Ball, was really cool. I should watch that. And so over like the course of a week, because it was all the episodes right up until Nappa and Vegeta arrived on Earth. So in that week, I watched all 150 episodes of the original Dragon Ball English dub. And I loved it deeply. It is one of my fondest memories watching a TV show. It's just like, man, I think there was a lot of it that was really cool, but the first thing that I really popped off was when fucking Tao showed up and he did the pillar thing and he killed General Blue with his tongue, and it was like, oh my god.
Tao is so cool.
And then he sucked so hard when Toriyama brought him back as a robot. I'm still bitter about that.
I'm not, because I think it's funny that he sucks.
It is funny that Shen came back and did nothing. That guy sucks and I love him.
Yeah, but I will say about Shen, really good design.
Oh yeah. I mean, that is the thing. I don't, like, the only thing that I can look in all of Toriyama's work, outside of the characters who are blackface, and be like, this is kind of a bad design, are like, is maybe Semi-Perfect Cell. Like, maybe.
I like Semi-Perfect.
I like it, but it is like, man, that's some real fucking dumb, like.
By the way, speaking of the blackface designs, like, you're cool when those are a thing, but, Toriyama is being remembered as, like, loved by the black community.
Yeah, I mean, Popo, yeah. I think part of it is that, like, Popo gets to be really cool, and, like, he is charming, but it is just like, man, why'd you do that? You shouldn't.
Yeah. Like, even if you say, like, obviously, like, Popo's not supposed to be human, sure. But
like, he's a genie.
Yeah.
And he's basically the same thing as like
shit.
Jinx. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those types of characters were still.
But
pretty
yeah, so
common
that's
in
my.
Japan in the 90s.
And then
even Usopp.
This
like, early Usopp.
also since I watched Dragon Ball or Z through like Kai, I did not watch Boo for years. Or GT.
I've never seen
GT.
I've never seen Kai.
It's my preferred way of consuming the series. Outside, assuming I'm watching Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, the manga's there.
Yeah, of course.
But,
I got into an argument with my roommate like 2 hours ago because we were talking about this news, and so I grew up also watching Kai. That was my exposure to it, and he was saying like, I wanna sit down and rewatch Z, and like our other roommate hasn't seen any of it, so we're like, oh, we gotta watch Z together. And I was saying, well, we gotta watch Kai then. And he's like, no, you gotta watch like the original Z. And I'm like, dude, Frieza Saga doesn't end until like episode like 88 or something.
And a lot of that animation is ugly. This is not me insulting Toriyama. This is insulting Toei, which is completely different. Toei
And
is
it's like-
we're One Piece fans. Toei is a fucking hack company. We're allowed to shit talk.
100%.
I will
Lid's
say, though,
not, but,
nothing-
you know.
I think the worst looking Dragon Ball movie is Superhero, or like that's just the worst looking Dragon Ball thing.
I'm thinking. I mean,
But,
I'm assuming you're not counting video games, of course.
No. I'm talking about like
Do you
Things
guys
really stand out.
remember the drama and discourse around fucking Evolution?
I don't even
No.
want to. I don't.
no,
I don't
it's
even wanna
like
talk
I
about
don't even remember anything about that. Like
You know what
I
you
know
should
it
watch?
was about
This.
bad.
You know what?
literally
You know what you
doesn't
got?
even
You know what I
know what's
recommend
about it.
every single person go watch right now. And Lynn, I think you know what I'm gonna recommend. Go watch the old Giant Bomb video on the PSP tie-in game for Dragon Ball Evolution. That video is a masterpiece.
I may see this, but like that, everything I've seen about that movie is just like that's not Dragon Ball.
So,
Like,
do you want to know why it was made?
why?
Because Fox had the rights to the IP, and do you know how long a movie has to be like a proper like theatrical length film?
70 minutes.
75 minutes. That
Okay.
movie is 76 minutes. They wrote that to like control for like it was a fan four-stick situation, but they made that for marketing purposes. Oh, we got I think the better Kamehameha now. It's still not good yet, but it's at least like worth considering. The first form is so weak, but once you get the double charge, it's all right. This is also the point in the game where the staff attack becomes a lot less useful because you want to be recharging that key meter.
So, this argument I got into with my roommate. My roommate doesn't want to watch Kai because of all the censorship.
There's not
Um,
that much.
Well, I remember.
Can you give me an example?
They cover over some of the blood in the Raditz fight. Like you can look that up.
Well, I thought all
Hold
the
on,
blood
I'll
was
bring-
removed and replaced with sweat. Was my memory of it as a kid.
I will be right back. Hold on.
Well, there goes my reference for Kai.
I watched a little bit of the Cell Saga episodes of Kai and was like, I guess this is like twice as fast, but you could have fooled me.
Oh yeah.
I'm back.
Apparently the censor was only on like Nicktoons, and you can just
Yeah, I mean, well, no. The thing is, even in the broadcast, there are some toned down stuff because Kai was a different, I believe, time slot than Z, but it's still pretty like, it's not that bad. They're still even swearing and stuff. Like it's fine.
Okay. I will have to bring this to my roommate.
You
He
might
was talking
like there
about,
are probably compare and contrast stuff websites you can look up if you want to like see all the differences.
Yeah, this may have been just the
Oh,
American Nicktoons
So
broadcast.
also, I have the ideal way to watch it on an Internet Archive link. But basically, 2 episodes before Kai finished airing in Japan, they found out that the guy who was composing it, who has been composing Dragon Ball. Am I going the wrong way? I think I am.
You turned around, yes.
Wait, no, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Has been composing Dragon Ball video game side materials, was a massive fucking plagiarist who stole. So the DVD releases of stuff reused
Is
the
that
old.
the guy who pretended to be deaf?
No, that is a different Japanese plagiarist that worked for Capcom and did the Resident Evil stories.
Gotcha.
This one is a Kenji Yamamoto, who is not to be confused with the guy who composed most of the Metroid games. That is a different Kenji Yamamoto. But, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, now the reused music is really good. Now, they replaced it with the original Kikuji score, which is, like, really good. I like that score. But because so much of it is in mono and not restored properly, they use a very limited track selection of it. So I have a link to you that fully reuses the original soundtrack. Let me see if I can...
For Kai?
Yeah, the original Kai music. Like, the music you remember.
Okay, cool.
And that stuff's all great. Like, I like Kikichi's scores the best, but that, like, the all of the stolen music is like, oh, that's also real good.
Other Kai changes my roommate at least was saying, and this, I want to know if anyone else knows, is a lot of like nudity censorship. I don't know if that
Well,
was
there's
just
not
a
that much nudity in Z to be. So.
Like it would, if they get out of like it's not Bacta because that's the Star Wars thing. But what's the healing pods?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think they're just healing things. Like they don't have a fancy name.
Look, if you can't see Goku and Vegeta naked, I think that's a worthless version.
That's what I'm saying. It's like instead of getting to see like their butt or whatever, they like have shittily drawn on like swimming trunks or something.
Yeah, there is some
If that's the
reframes, but
case,
it's
then
not that bad. Like I can you can look up
If
the
that's
scene.
the case, then I say that's unwatchable.
I know what you say, Eli. What's he gonna say? Yeah, I also I stand by. You know what's the big thing that I think Kai has over the original series, Eli?
What?
Fucking Chris Ayres is is it Chris Ayres? I think Chris Ayres is a way better Frieza voice than the Funimation original dub voice.
Wrong.
No. Shut up. You're wrong.
Well,
Granny
first of all,
Frieza sucks.
Are we talking about? I didn't even think we were going to watch this dubbed. I assumed that.
Oh,
the
yeah.
conversation was about sub.
Oh, yeah. That's
No, it's got to be dubbed.
Yeah, if you're watching just Dragon Ball Z, then I feel like if you're going through all of Dragon Ball, then I think sub. But if you just want to watch Z, then yeah, dub makes sense.
If you're doing all of it, because if you're not watching the whole thing, and you're just starting with Z, then it's like why do these grown men sound like this?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, there's only one grown man who sounds like.
To be fair, it's also
Gohan.
adult Gohan.
Yeah.
You know what is a problem? So Kai was done later, and it's not unwatchable, but it has, because it wasn't as high quality of Area, it has a green tint over a lot of the footage, and it doesn't look quite as good.
Also, I'm wrong. You should watch the Latin American dub. That's what you should do.
Yes, that is on.
That should be on the table.
I might need to save state here.
I forget. Is Cooler someone else in the
Yes.
in the sub? Yeah.
Yeah, it is
I know it's
not
voice
in
acting,
Japanese. It's I think Frieza, King Cold, and Cooler are all different voice actors. Okay, good. I have a lot of lives. All right, but I am gonna probably. Because I'm me.
So, I guess let's talk about some video games.
Yeah.
I did not put together today, so just when I saw these previews come out, that Mario's Run and like the Sonic the Hedgehog, like Genesis title screen are Raleigh references.
Oh my god, that makes so much sense. God, I need to read Dr. Slump, because it's not that long. It's only, what, like 5 years?
No, and it's really funny. It's, like, really fun.
Yeah, no,
like,
it's
as I was saying on...
Like, I said those mean things about like, the Boo Saga, but every single joke Toriyama makes in that arc is funny.
As I was saying on Twitter earlier today, it's like, if one guy made Nancy and then also followed up with, like, Spider-Man...
Yeah.
While working on, like, the character designs for Doom.
Yeah.
Oh
shit, I forgot there were 2 bosses for a second there. That was embarrassing. Alright.
You're fighting Ornstein and Smo, dude. You gotta keep your guard up.
They're getting hit with knockout gas. That's
Oh, sure.
not farts.
It's like crazy that Toriyama did the art for the first 5, or maybe even 6, depending on how really that was in development, Dragon Quest games, and Chrono Trigger while he was still.
He
drawing
might have
Dragon
been
Ball
doing
Z.
some of the concept art for GT when 6 was coming out, but I don't know. I think he was probably off the series at that point. But he was definitely...
No, like Dragon Ball had definitely ended before 6 came out, but it ended like the early part of that year before 6 came out. So I don't know how early they asked him for designs. The thing. That's why
He
he's like
fucking, yeah! That Oolong won
classic
harder
panties.
than any...
This Oolong saves the world.
Oh my god, that is a wonderful face. Can we just take a minute to appreciate this? This face. Also, high base.
It also, like, it's funny as, like, obviously this face isn't a lot of it, is the dragon just looks so cool.
Oh yeah, Shenron's one of the all-time greats.
Yeah, like, he knows to make the dragon actually look imposing.
Oh, are we just not even addressing Ozaru? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't come up at all, so...
Also, I'd say that even though Kame House doesn't look like the classic like Toriyama building design that I love so much, it's still just one of the like places that I'd like to hang in an anime.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But his like rounded
You might
building
want to
design
bring
is
in some like
adorable.
wet wipes and you know put some stuff down before you touch anything, but you know. And also,
Hey,
You might need to fumigate.
I'll just hang out with the turtle.
Yeah, that's true. The turtle is perfectly well behaved.
Probably clean.
Treasure was a great studio. Oh, this was not Treasure. This was Dimps. I mean, Treasure was great, but they didn't make this. They did. I believe Treasure made the GBA Astro Boy game. That's apparently really good.
Yeah, friend.
Yeah.
Expert gameplay.
Thank you. I try my hardest. Oh, we got a time limit this level. That makes sense.
You know, Roshi was a real gooner for living on an island. Like,
He's
damn,
the
that was
realest
commitment.
schooner. Roshi, he didn't even have porn. He did exercise videos.
That's not true. It's literally the first quest of Legacy of Goku is to hide all his magazines.
Hey, you don't know. Those could have been like Sports Illustrated swimsuit editions.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Look, I'm
Just
just
read the
saying,
article.
he insists on booting on hard mode. That's all I'm saying.
Andy,
Yeah?
Sears catalog.
Sears cat, there it is. Yeah. That might be my favorite Simpsons joke. Like the whole Mo lie detector sequence is just oh man, they're so good. Also, we have more health now.
So, Bandai Namco already needs to fix the broken rollback that they shit out for fighters. Now they really gotta fucking fix it.
Alright, good. Okay, no, still more sections. Why does Roshi have spears? Well, I guess that's because Kame House is technically 2 islands. Like, he could put his house in a capsule and move it between.
Yeah, by the way, I think the capsules are... And that's in Chapter 1. That's just such a clever idea.
Yeah, no, it's like, all of Toriyama's tech stuff is wonderful.
The fact that, like, the first page of that chapter is, you know, an exaggerated, like, rural mountain setting, then the second page is Bulma on a futuristic motorbike is perfect.
Yeah, no, like... I love Dragon Ball so much. Like, it's like, oh man. Like, I give it shit, but that's because Dragon
It's
Ball's
like,
like
we
Star
have
Wars,
this-
where it's like, I really love it, but I hold it to a very high standard. I would say Dragon Ball has more good stuff in it than Star Wars overall, depending on how you count it.
And my thing about holding Dragon Ball to a high standard is I do not like most of the stuff that came after the original.
I mean, that's true. Like, outside of like the I feel like the most honest argument you can make is that Dragon Ball has had one good special. Because I don't know if you've ever seen that Japan only, like, hey, something like the Japanese where they meet Vegeta's brother Tarbal. Do you get the joke, Rye?
His brother what?
I
His
get
brother
it, but I've never
Tarbal.
seen it.
Good.
I get it, but it.
Vegeta,
I get it.
Tarbal,
Oh,
Vegeta Ball.
Vegetable.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, Toriyama's the master. I love how many characters in Dragon Ball.
I don't. I do not want to see that because I do not think the Vegeta has a really bad case of being an only child. I feel so. I don't like him having a brother.
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
see
That
that.
special is really cute. Like, it barely matters. It's fun as just the like guy. Hey, you want to see
Yeah.
some characters hang out?
I don't know.
And then
Vegeta
like
I
three
could
good
see
movies.
Vegeta having
at
an older
most.
brother.
What am I gonna say?
He's the prince of all Saiyans.
There could be multiple princes.
But he's the prince.
To be
of
fair,
all Saiyans.
he did think
if
he was
his older
dead.
brother died.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he also has younger brother energy.
I confused the
I
two
disagree.
because they play some. Yeah, they do seem very similar. Anyway, time to fucking kick.
Eli,
Krillin.
what about this?
Wait,
Let me be very specific. He hates his older brother energy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
no.
he had an older brother, he would hate that older brother. But I do not see him having.
But
I guess
anyway,
Goku
what I was saying is
basically
that
his
like
older brother.
at most since the end of Z, Dragon Ball has had a good special and like maybe 3 good movies if you're willing to be generous. Which
I
is
just want to circle back real quick. Okay.
sure.
Vegeta is from Planet Vegeta, and his father's named King Vegeta. Do you think that they named the second son Vegeta?
That's so good.
But yeah, look, it's like I think Beerus is an amazing design. But I also don't.
Oh, we
really
got
like
Roshi's
Battle God.
sunglasses.
Nice. Yeah, like I really like the new Broly movie. I think that's fantastic. Just as a movie, animated movie, period. Frankly.
Is this?
But I do not like a lot of Super.
Hold
I-
on.
That's so crazy. Okay, listen. The people who always go to bat for Broly are like super like shonen like diehards. What is it about fucking Broly that made everyone like, oh, this is just like a masterpiece? What do you mean?
Have you
I think
seen
the
that
animation's
movie?
really great.
Have you seen that movie, Rai?
I have not seen it.
It is.
Well, it is a solidly effective story with a really
Right, you know
really
how
great
like
animation.
everyone goes goo goo gaga for all of those like really good clips of modern Toei animation for One Piece?
Okay.
Imagine that, but
but
theatrical
with no
budget.
bad parts. Yeah. No, like they literally hired the people who made the Broly movie to work on One Piece, and then people are like, "Well, that was the last time we're gonna get good animation in Dragon Ball. It was nice seeing you, folks."
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Superhero has a lot of ideas and things that I like about it. It's better than Resurrection
Sure, it looks
F.
like
I think
content.
you have to agree with me on that, Eli, that it is much better than that fucking piece of shit.
I mean, I like the ideas of Superhero more, but I really do not like looking. I don't like looking at Resurrection F either.
That's true.
But it's But yeah, I would like genuinely recommend you watch
Yeah.
the new Broly movie.
Battle
First
of
of all-
Gods and Superhero. Like, I would say all 3 of those are worth checking out. Broly's the highest priority, I agree. But, like, you know, they're
I would only I think, as I said, Beerus is a
yeah,
great
but I'm
design, but I would
countering
not
it. I'm also recommending Broly, so it's like or Superhero, so that kind of gets that. But continue.
But I say that if you really just want to watch like a Dragon Ball movie with really good animation, just some of the most
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
spirited action animation that you'll see from the past decade or even more, watch the Broly movie.
Okay, I think I will. I will need, Andy, your special link to the perfect version of Kai that has none of the censorship and the correct soundtrack.
Oh, I didn't say mine has the it's about as what you get on the DVDs. But yeah, I can get that for you.
But it's not the Nicktoons censorship.
Yeah, no, that's that Nicktoons censorship only aired on Nickelodeon. Like none of the DVDs were like that.
Okay.
And certainly none of the DVDs had fucking, because remember on the network channels, 4Kids handled some of the covs. Do you remember Blue Popo?
Yes, I was gonna say I was just reading. I was looking up online like comparisons, and I didn't know that Blue Popo was a 4Kids only thing.
Yeah, no, that's just real funny. It's
you know about Blue Popo, Eli? What's your thoughts on Blue Popo?
My thoughts on Blue Popo is, I think they tried and
failed.
They shouldn't have, but I think their heart was in the right place.
Yeah, no, I see what they were going for, but you made a just as ridiculous. You know what else? It's because it's not a very good edit. Like, it's just not, like, it's not even that he's blue.
You know, so there was the Harmony Gold dub of the original Dragon Ball. Do you know what Corin, aka Karen's, the cat, you know what his name was in that?
What?
Whiskers the Wonder Cat.
The Wonder Cat.
That's awesome.
Why? Because it was like late 80s, early 90s dubbing. They didn't give a fucking shit. Oh god, is Krillin gonna kill me? Yes, he is.
Dude, you gotta watch yourself.
Good for Krillin. Hell yeah, Krillin.
I mean,
he's the strongest human alive.
He is not. That is Tenshin Han. Fuck you, Toriyama. I do not care what you say. Tenshin Han strongest
Krillin. First off, is Tien really human? Isn't he some other thing? Humans don't have 3 eyes.
They also
Eli,
you know what else? You know what else humans have, Rai? Noses. You know what Krillin doesn't have? A nose. And you might be saying, "Oh, that's just a visual thing." No, in the first.
I know that he uses it to beat the stinky guy. I know.
I had to make sure you haven't watched Dragon Ball.
I saw someone talk about it today. Okay,
it's great.
I literally I got some work done, but I was just sitting at work, like scrolling through.
I had to go into work today, and I was just thinking about it. Yeah.
People like, I saw someone talking today. It's like, Piccolo's redemption arc sometimes gets overshadowed by Vegeta's, and it's like, whose redemption arc gets really overshadowed is Tien. Asshole.
Well, I mean, the thing is, Tien's a dick, but he's like. The worst thing he does,
like a mass murdering dick.
No, the worst thing he does is the only thing he really does that's like a real dick thing is like he breaks Yamcha's leg, which that's rude. You shouldn't have done that. But like, and for the record, the context
it's
is
also Yamcha, so like, who cares?
And this was the point of the series when Yamcha mattered.
I see.
I'm just like, this is the worst thing that's ever gonna happen.
It was actually pretty good for him, because him being in the hospital for the next arc means he wasn't hunted down and murdered by the evil Demon King looking to kill all the talented martial artists. God, the Piccolo arc's so good. This reminds me a lot of like a Superstar Saga minigame. Like I know the obvious comparison is like Street Fighter 2 with the breaking of the cars, but
By the way, Andy, you know that you do that in Street Fighter 6 in the arcade mode? You beat up the truck.
Of course, it's tradition. You gotta have that. Like I haven't seen it,
Good.
but yeah.
So, Rod, do you have the Street Fighter 6 DLC?
No.
Gotcha. Anyway, we should still play sometime.
Yeah. It's spring break, so hope next week. So
oh, now I forgot. Yeah, we get a tutorial because I played this game like 2 or 3 times before. Because I really like it. Like it's one of my like this game is one of my favorite GBA action platformers.
I'm a little surprised by that. Like, it seems good for what it is, but I wouldn't.
It's just really charming. Like it's really, and it also just. So now we're in actual fighting game mode.
I was going to say, this is just a fucking fighting game.
Yeah. Oh, I forget. Because of the ROM hack, am I going to stay in blue clothes for the entire game? Or is that... I don't think so. I think I get it right after this. I hope I get the orange key.
It's at least smart that it doesn't start you in the orange.
Yeah, no, of
they
course
cared
not.
less than what.
So then, and then he goes, and then you time it right, and then...
Oh, you got combos here.
Yeah!
Wow.
And you can use a link cable to get it right. And you can do air launchers.
It's Marvel, baby.
Marvel, baby.
You want to learn how to do a fucking infinite?
Andy, pick a fucking top tier.
He's playing Goku, yes.
You think Kid Goku is really the top tier in the Dragon Ball
He
fighting?
is in fighters. Like, Kid Goku is one of the best characters in Dragon Ball Fighters.
That's crazy.
He is.
Is it just because he has those smaller hitbox?
I stopped playing the game before he came out, so I don't know why he's so broken. But I know that he was saw a lot of competitive play.
Eli, I'm very curious on what your opinion on this is.
What?
Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta?
I mean, they're both really hot, but I'd have to maybe cheat and say I think just regular Super Saiyan Gogeta looks the best.
Ooh, okay. Interesting take.
I
The,
love
yellow,
all.
the yellow Super Saiyan hair does complement the giant orange fucking shirt.
Yeah,
he's wearing.
that was always my feeling, but I think they all I follow some artists.
And you
that
are
just
also
draw
an intelligent person, Eli. You also recognize Gogeta is a better design than Vegito.
Yeah. Having said that, I still really like Vegito. just
Oh yeah,
because
it's
I like
good.
Vegito.
It's good. Okay.
You know, actually, I like Vegito for the Boo fight. I'm glad that it wasn't Gogeta for that, but I'm glad that
It's dumb that they did
in
not
the
change
movies
the
that
clone
Gogeta.
design when they did Future Trunks and Super.
Let's not talk about Future Trunks and Super.
Yeah,
please.
that might be the worst Dragon Ball arc.
The only thing I will say is, in Fighters, Goku Black has a lot of really.
He
cool
does.
moves.
I like even in that arc, which is not good, like because of how the big story decisions that it makes. It's got a lot of fun stuff in it. Like Goku
Honestly, I
Black
don't even
is.
think it does.
I like Goku Black and Zamasu. I'll say that.
No, like I like the design, but it's like
No,
I
just
would
even
not
as
call that
villains,
arc
they're
to
fun.
watch.
All right, now. Oh yeah, now we're in the orange key. Now it's Dragon Ball proper, and also it's time for the real shit. It's time for the why. So they just put some generic music over this.
Like formal Roshi is such a good look.
Oh yeah, it's
I was
great.
gonna say he's big pimpin'.
Yeah.
Notice he's wearing the hat. You know why he's doing that? To hide the Jackie Chun look. It's perfect.
Yep. By the way, speaking of, Jackie Chan actually posted tribute on Weibo to Toriyama.
I
Yeah, I think
saw-
they were friends. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
That probably explains why Jackie Chan gets the much cooler send-off in this series than fucking Bruce Lee does.
Yours, much better than Jiren is Giran.
Yes. I mean,
Much better.
I mean, here's the thing.
I'm not kidding.
Anything
He's way
is better than Jiren. Anything. Because
How
then
the
they
fuck
yeah,
was
like-
Jiren approved? That's like a 4-year-old like
Toriyama,
submit a
like-
monster
like,
contest.
Eli, you know what's the most insane thing about Jiren? Topo was gonna be
What?
like the main villain of that arc at first, and Toriyama was like, no, it should be Jiren.
You know, I probably would lean toward Topo's design being better, but the
I
problem
like
is
Topo. I think Topo's cool. That Walrus stash is great.
it's good, but it's not like
Yeah, it's not main villain.
neither of them are up there with the big villains.
I would say it's at least it's.
None of them are up there with even Garen.
Would you say? I would say. How do you feel about Hit, Eli?
I'm sorry, Hit
Yeah.
is cool.
Yeah, his design's a little meh, but his abilities and the way he
I
uses.
actually really like his. I really
It's
like.
a
his
little.
design.
I think
cool,
part
like-
of it is just that arc has bad animation, so it doesn't get a chance to look
Oh
cool.
yeah, I mean like, and that arc's really bad. I just think like, in a vacuum, it is cool.
Yeah, we fucking murdered that. Also, man, the World Martial Arts Tournament, like, stage is one of the best arenas.
Oh yeah,
in
it is like the iconic arena. This is the iconic tournament arena
Yeah.
of anime in general.
Yeah, it's like this, and yeah, no, there's nothing that.
And then after that, it's like the Dark Tournament arc is really cool.
That room where Gara,
not as
where
iconic
the
as this.
room where the tournament semifinals were, or the preliminaries for the Chunin
Yeah,
exams
the
are
Rock
really
Lee
cool.
versus
Like the
Gara.
giant hand statue, that's nice, but you know, it's not this.
Oh no.
But yeah, no.
I will say, yeah, this is impressive for being a 2-button fighter.
Yeah.
Although, you should really be able to knock the guy out of the ring.
Yeah, because that is how the wins work. Oh, I forgot. Look, if you hold down the A button, Goku will do this because his tail. Goku's so cool.
Speaking of, Tails was inspired by Goku. I found
yeah,
out today.
or Gohan. Gohan.
Or was it Gohan?
Yeah, because Sonic is Piccolo and Tails is Gohan.
That's
the-
what it was.
Which is a great. Oh man.
I only briefly read it on the timeline.
Yeah. Oh, also in the American version, something I know, they changed back the Japanese voices. It's the Funimation voice cast doing these grunts in the international release, or at least the American version. I would also like to point this out now. I fucking love the tournament announcer in Dragon Ball. He's one of the greats. Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
He loves his job. I assume,
Oh.
like, is this an unwinnable fight?
No,
Or-
no, this is a you gotta win this. This is a you like
Okay,
like
then I assume that, like, you win, but in the store you still lose.
no. Goku I think just wins these tournaments. Also, man, I fucking love Mizuki Tenpeichi.
I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
Well, you don't. Well, here's the thing, Eli. You don't do the rematch, so it'd be a little unsatisfying to be like, and Goku never won the tournament. Like it works for a video game rules.
I know. But like the moment where
Oh yeah, no. That.
Goku loses because his foot isn't big enough.
Do you know
to
why
hold
that
it big enough.
happens? Because at the start of the arc, Toriyama was like, I'm not sure, probably Goku will win. And then a poll came out, and like the audience was overwhelmingly, of course Goku wins. And Toriyama was like, Goku's not fucking winning this.
It is really cool that like Goku does not win until the end of.
Yeah,
Dragon
no,
Ball.
or to the end of OG Dragon Ball. Yeah, no, it's one of the, like, it's a real, like, you could have ended the series there.
Is Jackie Chun parrying you?
Yes,
What's going on
yes, there are counters, and you hold back on the D-pad, you do
Let's
blocks.
go, Goku! Budokai Tenkaichi moment 37.
37. I was trying to think of the same, like what the wet moment 37. The dragon moment 30.
Oh fuck! I think you might have me. Yeah.
What would happen if they put Goku inside the monkey ball?
That's a good question. I think he would
Do we have to
his
do?
head
Okay.
a lot, but he'd ultimately be fine.
He'd be in there forever, not because he couldn't escape. He would just be having too much fun.
I believe this.
You know what? No, there should be. You know the like the Frieza
Oh yeah, yeah. When Frieza traps her that ball and bounces, that's a great moment.
Yes.
Oh fuck, he teleported.
Nothing personal, kid.
Andy, you know what I just realized?
What?
So Frieza's pod that he rides around in. Oh, it's just a clown car from Super Mario World.
And also probably Eggman's, the Egg-O-Matic.
Eggman too, yeah. Jesus Christ.
What a fucking legacy.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Roshi's really beating my ass this time.
Welcome to the real world.
You're gonna learn today.
If I die again, I'm setting up save file, or save state. I think if you time it right, you can do like a diagonal Kamehameha onto the ground.
Yeah, Andy, we're gonna get you to learn about combo timing, okay? We're gonna make you into a real fighting gamer now.
Oh, this isn't even this is the easy mode. It gets way harder. Like, wait till you see the King Piccolo fight. He has the max amount of health bars, and I think you have like 2. So he has like 5 health bars, and you have 2. Which makes sense.
I think Piccolo should be able to do a Raging Demon.
Oh, he does. He does some real shit on you. There we go. That's the cool shit.
What's everyone's favorite Dragon Quest enemy?
Skeleton.
That's a really good pick.
I have not played any of those games.
Wait, you're missing out.
Oh, you seen any of them?
I like slime.
Of
Well,
course
there you
you
go.
like
That's
slime.
about the answer.
Every human being who has ever breathed likes slime.
What's your answer, Rye?
I also have not played one of those, but I am convinced, or at least thinking about doing 11 now.
Oh, you should. It's
11's really great. You should play it for sure. Like
It,
you don't have
it is
time.
the best game. If you just want to play 1 and don't have much time, you should probably do 5.
5 is also not like short.
Yeah, but it's
as
not
long as 11
100
by any
hours.
means, but-
Yeah, I'm still like,
No, but it's still like a few dozen hours. It's commitment.
yeah, that's, I mean, it is what it is, but like, I'm still working my way through like Final Fantasy 9. Like,
One
Yeah.
of the biggest problems that I have with wanting to start Dragon Quest is that I very much would like to not necessarily play like every single one in order, but I would like to start closer to the beginning. And there's this much rumored about 3 remake. that
Yeah!
sure
Yeah!
has taken a while to come out.
It really fucking has.
Yeah, I was gonna say the thing is, 1 and 2, it's like this is not a Final Fantasy problem where it's like you maybe don't want to start at the beginning. Like Dragon Quest 1 is like a perfectly fine game at work.
Well, assuming you play the Game Boy Advance or Super Famicom version, or Game Boy Color
Yeah.
or Super Famicom.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Yeah, yes. For any of those games, you should play the remakes. Sure. Well, not 5. Play that on the Super Famicom.
How do you feel about the PS2 version?
It's just the same thing as with the DS. It's like I think it just looks ugly.
I'm fine with how the DS versions look. I think they look good. They're not the
Like, I
mobile
think
phone
this,
ports
honestly,
of
is
1
one of
through
the
3.
ugliest
Those are
remakes I've ever
unforgivable. Those look worse than like Final Fantasy V pre-pixel remaster. You know what I mean? Like those.
But yeah, like so I booted up 5 today.
No.
Just like play the first like 10 minutes. You get a screenshot.
There
of
we
my
go.
favorite enemy,
Get fucked, Roshi.
Hammer Hood, and it's like, Toriyama, you really cooked with so many of these enemies. And
That's why he named all the.
Yeah,
the
you know what's
Dragon Ball
right?
characters
Did you
after
know?
food,
Did you
'cause
know
he
that?
was cooking?
Right? Did you know
hey,
that?
he named some of them after clothing.
Or appliances. Right? Did you know what the
Appliances are
gimmick
whole
of
food,
the
yes.
Ginyu Force names are?
Say again?
Do you know what the gimmick names of the Ginyu Force are?
No.
They're all named after dairy products in Japanese.
Hell yeah, dude. Rest in
Raccoon
peace
is
to the
cream.
They
Yeah,
go
don't
in
put
a
it like that.
freezer.
Yeah, they got the
Yeah,
fruits,
they're in the
vegetables,
freezer.
and dairy go in a freezer.
I don't know if Dodori and Zarbon are named after anything.
No, Dodori I think is based off of what's his bucket? What's the really annoying fruit in Sunshine? Durian. Doridori is a durian. I forget what Zarbon is though.
By the way, Andy, I really wanted to answer your question with Toadsworth.
Red ribbon time. Which I think is like 3 levels. It's this, Pirate Cave, and then there is a boss fight with Tao, because of course.
According to the Dragon Ball fandom wiki, which can surely be trusted on all matters, Zarbon's name comes from the Japanese word for a pomelo.
I'm not aware of what a pomelo is, so.
It is
It's
a
like
fruit.
it's like a citrus fruit.
Okay.
This is an adorable design, by the way.
Oh yeah, Snow is great.
Both the girl and the like those almost look like the Hostess snowballs.
Also, can we
They're
can we
like-
take a minute to appreciate how fucking perfect the Red Ribbon logo is? By the way, Team Rocket
Yeah,
logo.
Andy's gonna join a
absolutely-
fascist army. Wow.
Hey, there are, considering how much early Dragon Ball was pulling explicitly from China, they could be communist. You don't know.
I don't know. I feel like General Blue has like
Oh yeah,
he
that
has real
motherfucker's a
Nazi.
Nazi. That motherfucker is 100% a Nazi. But yeah, this game's real good. In case I haven't made that, like I really like how this plays. Oh yeah, level 3 Kamehameha. Now it's good shit. Like, look at that.
Hey, I'm interested in how because there's a few things in Muscle Tower, so I hope that they
They have all 3 of the boss fights that you would think they have. This level's really long.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like Android 8 is my favorite part of this, so let's like don't touch
You
that.
see, they give him a sprite, I'm pretty sure. But you don't fight him.
Yeah, no, I just want to see him.
Yeah, he's great. I think he shows up.
He's sweet.
You also get General Metallo.
Nice. Yeah, like my problem with Muscle Tower is maybe I think it goes on a little bit too long.
Yeah.
But I think I still like it.
Yeah.
Like, that's a nitpick. Like when I nitpick, it's like,
I would say Red
no,
Ribbon
I think the
outside
Red Ribbon
like
Army's still a really great art.
I would say Red Ribbon, like, assuming you count it from leaving the tournament to the end of Baba, I would say it is like Pirate Cave and Tao and that final raid are all fantastic. Baba's like decent, but a bit step back. But Muscle Tower is kind of a start, but it does have a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, like Android 8's really great, but I don't.
Also,
And
talking
actually-
about influence, Eli. Huh.
What?
A bunch of characters where the major military leaders are associated with colors. Huh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm referencing, right?
Do I?
One Piece admirals.
Are they associated with colors?
Yeah, in like Sakazuki or Kizaru is yellow. Akainu is red. Like all of their names are color plus animal, and I don't remember what all of theirs are. Akainu means red dog.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I love the blown up design. Oh, he hit me with the fist.
He punched you.
Yeah, so still the dog soldiers in the Red Ribbon Army, huh?
Yeah. I think they did have animal soldiers somewhere in there. Oh yeah, now the power pole really extends.
It is so
I don't know if I'm
cool.
beating this game tonight, but we'll see how far we get. Probably gonna do at least one more level, maybe two. Because this game's like 3-4 hours, so. But yeah, continue. What were you gonna say, Eli? Oh shit.
It is so cool, like the reveal of what the power pole is actually for.
Yes! Oh my god, that is... Like obviously he made that shit up on the spot, but it's so well
course.
handled. Thank god I need one of those. Yeah, this is like firing off high-level Kamehamehas in this game just feels so fucking good.
I learned today that in Japanese sign language, the sign for Dragon Ball is a Kamehameha.
Of course!
No, but it's not the words dragon and ball together. It's like, it is so... It's just the Kamehameha. Like, that's so cool.
What is your favorite, like, hand gesture for like a beam? Kamehameha's up there. I really like the Tian Tri-Beam, like the fucking, like, with the hands.
Trunks' bullshit is really cool.
Yeah, because that's nothing. That's just wildly flailing. You can't recreate that.
I know, but it's cool.
Oh, I'm not denying that. Alright.
I think the special
Vegeta's
beam
at the end of the
cannon-
Saiyan saga is really cool. His Galaga,
Final
I think it is.
Flash. Final
Final
Flash
Flash
looks...
is really cool.
What about the special beam cannon?
That one's real good, too.
That's really cool.
What about the Destructo disc?
Oh, that one's great. Like, the how he, like, kind of levitates it around and rotates.
And specifically Cell's solar Kamehameha is really cool. That huge fuck you wind up.
I don't know if anything beats the Spirit Bomb.
Oh,
Frieza's
man.
Death Ball is really cool.
You know what? No, the Death Ball... Yeah, the Death Ball's great. I also really like the Death Ray. Like, just the little finger blasters.
Yeah.
What's the one that
Dodo
Piccolo does?
What'd you
The
say?
Dodon Rays.
What'd you say,
underrated,
Rye?
too.
What's the one that Piccolo does? He puts his fingers to his forehead.
That's the special beam cannon.
Okay, thank you. Apologies, I'm a fake fan.
Fake fan Rye.
Yeah, this has never been my favorite fight. I'll say that. It's fine.
It's got
but
some good gags, like, but it is basically just pure comedy. Like, there is no real serious tension. Also, these are not clones. There's a bit where it's like, look at me with my 5 cool shadow clones, and they're just his brothers.
That's a really great part of it, though.
That's
You're
yeah.
right.
What the fuck? I don't believe that you can fucking... There we go, that's...
Wait, Dragon Ball Super is still running?
No! No, it is not. It has not been running since 2017. Eli, do you want to feel...
No, the manga.
Oh, the manga,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
It's not as long as you think,
Fair.
because it's actually only monthly. It's not weekly.
Yeah, it's like who gets it?
Yeah, no. But it's got Black Frieza.
It does have Black Frieza. It has granola.
It
Who
has...
cares?
I think one of the funniest, like, all-time downgrades I've ever seen for a shonen design is Goro. I want you to look up, Eli, Goro's Guro first form, and then type in the second form.
Guro.
Guro, Dragon Ball as well. To like first form.
Guro. I'm not getting anything.
Is it? Hold on. Oh, it's Goro.
Goro. Goro.
Yeah, first form. Like that's a pretty good draft. Now type in the second.
Moro.
Or Moro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a really big downgrade. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Cell's face. It's just fucking Cell's face. Like he was kind of cooking with that first design.
I wouldn't even say it's like the first one is not amazing, but it's
The
fine.
first one's a pretty good Dragon Class boss.
Yeah, it's like it's solidly good, but it's not like yeah. Like, and now like I really do not care about any future Dragon Ball content without Akira Toryiama.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try and like keep up with it, but I'm not gonna.
The most recent saga, they're in high school.
Holy shit!
No, it's also funny that it's like I don't
go to high school, and they're superheroes.
But that could be cool. That's like the Great Saiyaman saga. That's what that was.
Also, no, it's in the new anime.
Trunks is on the basketball
I thought
team.
no, the new anime is.
Yamcha played baseball.
So did Gohan. Hey, man, isn't it cool how you set up at the beginning of the arc, Gohan's good at baseball and catching things? Wouldn't it be a shame if that didn't pay off in a really embarrassing way? You know what I'm referencing, Eli.
Yes.
Wait. The current villain of Dragon Ball Super
I actually don't
is
know.
Cell. It's Cell again.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I have not been
Is
keeping
it
up with
following
Super.
the superhero movie?
Yeah.
That's
that
the funny
would
thing
be-
is
It's the
because
superhero movie. Yeah,
so
yeah.
much of the Dragon Ball Super, like, there's like meaningful story differences when the Super manga was adapting the anime arcs. So I don't know, like, there is not a coherent like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is just multiverse now, where it's like there's a bunch of different storylines that are like all based on roughly the same timeline, but because of stuff that has or hasn't been adapted, it's like, yeah, that is maybe canon or not. You know what? Part of the reason why I'm also kind of mean to the Boo arc, Eli,
Why?
is because that, like, ending final shot of Gohan at his father's funeral, staring up in the cloud with Goku looking up from heaven, is, like, the perfect ending for Dragon Ball. Like, it's such a good, like, climactic finale that it's like, I kind of wish we just ended there. And that's also where the original Kai run ended. So it's like, yeah. Like,
yeah, well, here's the thing. I have no, like, I don't care about the Kai run. It's like, okay, it just didn't adapt.
Well, no, I'm not saying that the Kai run. I'm saying that, like, that's how I watched it. And, like, to me, it's like, there's Dragon Ball Z and then the Boo stuff, which also is kind of how it works in the original anime, too, because it's like, Boo has a different opening
No,
and
it's
ending.
not. What are you talking
Because
about?
Boo is the only part of Dragon Ball that has a different opening and ending. You know? Like, it is the closest, like, and if you get right down to it, that's kind of all the difference between original Dragon Ball and Z is. Just the name and the opening and ending.
Like, Toriyama wrote it as one story, and the Boo arc is the last
Yeah, no,
arc.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying that, like, that's how I kind of, like, it...
Tonally, it feels different.
Yeah, and it does. Like, it's not in terms of it doesn't feel like Toriyama...
Totally, the Saiyan Saga feels different.
No,
from this.
that's not what
Like,
I'm saying. Like, I don't think it tonally feels different from, like, Saiyan... Like, it feels like Toriyama Dragon Ball, but it doesn't feel like... Like, it's radically different than, Saiyan through Cell. Oh right, you don't fight this boss. You gotta break the walls to freeze
calculus.
it. Yeah. again, I'm not saying that I don't. It's just like I kind of wish that.
I hope so. I hope someone turns you into a piece of candy and eats you.
Also, Oob sucks, and I wish he didn't. I wish Oob
Okay,
was
yeah,
cool.
like, I agree there.
And there we go. That's how you fight this boss. Because he's made a like, yo ho ho. He took a bite of gum gum.
Yo.
I think the line I'm looking for was actually, he's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho. He took a bite of gum gum.
Yo.
Yeah.
So the thing about this, oversized Dragon Ball volume I have is like, I can, cause I've read it before. Like I know what's in this. I can open this up to any page and it's good.
Yeah. No.
There's like a punch that Piccolo Jr. does to Krillin in the tournament, and it has such a fucking impact on the page. Like he fucking knocked this little guy.
Yeah. No. That. Oh yeah, the one where he
That's
like,
a opening to random
where
page.
like Krillin hits him with the Kamehameha. Piccolo's like, yeah, that's hot shit, and then he fucking slams him onto the concrete. Oh, that one hurts.
Yes.
That one real hurts. I will say, I do, despite being very lukewarm on it, I do like Boo a lot of stuff in Boo, Eli. I just wish
Okay.
like, the stuff with Hercule and Boo is like, that's like some of the best stuff in the entire series.
Yeah, I love Mr. Satan.
He's
is
great.
Very funny. He is one of the truest heroes in the series, despite having no ability whatsoever.
Yeah, and you know what? Super Saiyan 3, pretty good design. Fusion also cool. I don't know.
I think Super Saiyan 3 is
You
not
want to
my
know the
favorite.
why Patara Fusion exists?
To create funny random generations on the internet for the next couple of decades.
Well, yeah, but that's also, you could do that with normal Fusion. It exists because Gogeta was gonna be in the fucking Janemba movie, and it's like, well, I need to do my own thing with separate. So he came up with the slapdash. That's why Vegito exists, because it's like,
Yeah. And you know what? I'm glad that they both exist, even though I like
they're
Vegeta
both
more.
good. I like both designs at least. I will say, it's funny that in English Vegito makes no sense.
Yeah, it's okay.
Like, because in Japanese, Goku's Saiyan name is Kakaroto. So that's where the Vegito part why it's O at the end. When his name is just Kakarot, it's like, well, shouldn't he be called Vegirot? Which is also a terrible name.
It's fine.
It doesn't
I looked
matter.
away
It's
for a
just
second.
funny.
Did we
in
see
hindsight.
Android 8?
I don't think so. Oh, I think we might. We might see him in the credits. But I thought we did.
I think he's the most memorable part of Muscle
Oh, yeah.
Tower. Because he's been
He's
nice
great.
to get a cutscene.
And then also, you know,
Yeah,
he's like foreshadowing. Oh shit! Hold on. Fuck. That guy is the luckiest Red Ribbon soldier of all time.
He should get a promotion, really.
I mean, Blue would probably kill him and take the credit, but yes. Look at these bats. Look at these great demon bat designs.
Speaking of great bat designs, I love the Drakis from Dragon Quest.
Oh yeah,
Such a
those
good
guys are.
design.
Well, I love those guys. Eli, what's your favorite of the movies? The Z movies?
The Z movie specifically?
Yeah, or just in general.
Yeah.
Well, none of the.
Now, I should clarify,
None of the
I've not
original.
seen many of them since I was a young child.
That's the right one. No, I think I should.
I
know
will
that.
say I had a tape, like a VHS of the first Cooler movie that I watched so often.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
It's probably not very good, but I will stand by Cooler's design being amazing.
Oh yeah, the
Hello, can you hear
Shredder
me?
mask that he wears in that fifth
Yeah,
one.
we can hear you.
How do you feel about Mecha Cooler as a design?
I don't like Mecha Cooler.
I'm glad we can agree on this, Eli. I'm glad we can find peace.
Mecha Cooler's stupid.
Why does Toriyama love the Xenomorph so much?
Because the Xenomorph is one of the greatest designs of the 21st century, Rye.
20th
Or
century.
20th century, my apologies. But yeah, like, it's like, also...
I guess you don't need a reason to, but still.
Also, you have not clearly not played enough 80s Japanese video games. The Xenomorph is fucking everywhere. Like, have you ever played Contra?
I think the Xenomorph is just everywhere in like pop culture.
Well, yeah, but a
Yeah.
lot of in Japanese stuff too. It's just
It's just so cool. It's the perfect life form.
Well, we're gonna see it very soon. I would hope, Andy.
yeah, no,
It
that
better be a
is
boss
that is
fight,
that is a
right?
boss fight in here.
Okay, like he would drop the ball so hard if it's not.
Of course, it's in here.
That's such a good design.
Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, or at least I might
It
have
just
missed
said
something.
go and then big arrow.
Well,
You're
no,
good,
I
Joe.
think I might have missed some optional stuff, but I can go back and get that off stream.
Who cares about the optional stuff in this
I'm
game?
worried if it might be like a health upgrade or like an upgrade.
You got this.
I don't need it, but I want it.
I think that you will be able to competently beat this game for children that you've beaten 3 times.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Um,
Well, I don't
anyway,
want to. It's
I
not that
think
I'm worried
that-
about me. It's just I don't want to miss something. You know.
I think Janemba's a cool design, and I like the animation on his like cube. I think that movie has Gogeta,
Yeah,
so it's awesome.
and it has Hitler.
I still like the first. It does have Hitler, and then Goten and Trunks kill Hitler.
Yeah, they do.
They fucking do. And I guess the other one would be the the first Broly movie. You know, I'm fond of it. Even though
I quite like Dead Zone. I've
it's
always
been so long. Dead Zone.
it's really fun if you like.
It was the first Z movie, so I get that.
I like it because it's also
Which is the one that has the trucker robot?
that is Super Android
Android
13.
13.
By the way, these are all Funimation created titles. Look up the original Japanese titles for these movies. They're terrible. No, Lid, could you do that real quick?
Let's see.
Just read some of them off that seem notable. And then have us guess which one they are. I think I might know where some of them are.
That's how bad they are? We'd have to guess?
Yes, they are. They are.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know them. Start reading. Take your pick.
Yeah, pick
Uh,
one and have a.
Okay, Dragon Ball Z Super Showdown for the whole Earth.
I'm gonna guess Tree of Might.
That is correct.
All right.
That was a shot in the fucking dark, by the way.
Keep going, Lid.
I did not know that was Tree of Might. That was a complete random.
Yeah, because it could have been any of them.
Yeah.
The whole Earth is so good.
Fucking names!
Read them.
Dragon Ball Z. Burn up. Hot fight. Fierce fight. Super violent fight.
Is that? is that?
World's Strongest?
Is that the second Broly movie?
No, that is the first Broly movie. The second Broly movie is called The Dangerous Duo. Super Warriors Cannot Rest.
What the fuck are these titles? You know what? Credit to Funimation on picking new titles.
Yeah, no, these are those.
I'm imagining like the people who complain about like localization censorship, complaining that they didn't use the original Japanese titles.
Keep going, Lid.
Flash. 10 billion power warriors.
Is that Lord Slug?
That's the return of Cooler.
Oh, that's right, because there's a million clones of that one. At least makes a little sense. Because there is an army.
Crazy thing. Okay, the craziest thing that I'm saying here is that the UK titles are often not better.
What? Give me an example.
So that one in Japan, the Return of Cooler is called Clash 10 Billion Power Warriors. In the UK, it's called Fight 10 Billion Power Warriors.
I will say, the Cooler movies don't have great titles, because it's like the first one is Revenge of Cooler, followed by The Return of
You should
Cooler.
narrow them down to at least being one of two movies.
Sure, I'm just saying.
Cooler's Revenge is still better than
Oh,
The Incredible
no, I'm not
Mightiest
saying it is.
versus
I'm just-
Mightiest or Super Rivals.
I'm just saying, having both of the Cooler movies with like an R word, not to be confused with the R word, like a re-word.
That would be crazy cool. Dragon Ball Z, big retard Cooler.
Do you want to know? Okay, these I think these two are the funniest.
Okay.
The Japanese and UK title for Lord Slug is Super Saiyan Son Goku.
So I can explain why that happened. That movie came out a week before the chapter where Goku went Super Saiyan in the manga. It was literally like Toei being like, hey, what does Super Saiyan look like? We want to put it in our movie. I think it looks kind of like this. So that's why that movie is called that. It's insane that they did it.
And do you know what the Japanese title is for The World's Strongest?
The world's strongest guy.
Yes, and the UK title is The Strongest Guy in the World.
See? I think world's strongest.
Why is it Guy?
I mean, hey.
Awesome.
The UK
Happy
title.
International Women's Day.
The UK title for Dead Zone is In Pursuit of Garlic.
Alright, that one is actually...
That's what that
Okay.
movie's kind of about.
That is that character's name.
Yeah.
So dumb.
And they want to go after him. That's not the worst.
They do be pursuing that garlic.
Me every night in the kitchen.
Lid, can you do us a favor? Can you read the titles for Bio Broly?
I guess that one didn't come out in the UK. But in Japan, it's called Super Warrior Defeat. I'm the one who'll win.
Yeah!
I love Pirate Robot. He's so cool. Also, he kind of looks like he's wearing Saiyan armor in the original manga.
BoJack Unbound is called The Galaxy at the Brink. The Super Incredible Guy.
I think my favorite. I forget what the second part of the title is, but I think my favorite, the first Cooler movie is called Mightiest versus Mightiest.
Yeah.
Just fucking gibberish titles. You know what? And you know what's the funniest part about these titles? They're the first thing that Toei would come up with when making the movies.
Oh, before the writing the script?
Yeah, they were like, what are we calling this one?
Why? What fucking
Because that way they could have a
just
title.
number it and then come up with a title when you're done.
Yeah, call it Goku versus Lord Slug. Call it whatever.
I like that this game has
But I like-
Crazy thing is that the Dragon Ball movies, they all have
normal names.
Normal names. A
Curse
lot of
of
the
the
time
Blood
they're
Rubies.
literally the same in every region. The
There
new
are only a
movies,
couple Dragon Ball movies?
there were 4.
Yeah.
I thought
one
they
was
were.
made
Oh no,
later.
well, yeah, one of them. Yeah, it's Path to Power, which was made during GT.
Yeah.
Because I think it was the 10th anniversary film.
And he's
It is
locked
And
weird
then
to think
by the time
only
you get to
Broly and and Superhero are the only ones that are considered the super movies.
Yes.
Which is really weird to me.
Well, because Resurrection F and Battle of God Super didn't exist then.
I know, it's just like in my mind I filed them.
Yeah, no, because they're like the start of the Super era.
I know. It just
No, I think you're right. I was just saying I agree with you. Like it is.
Yeah.
I forget that they have Dragon Ball Z.
Stu had a Street Fighter tournament today, and he went 0-2. They were pour one out for Stu.
Pour one out for Stu.
You know, it's not even him. It's that Manon really does debuffs.
It's nice that you now are able to accurately like diagnose and understand what everyone like what we've all been talking about in terms of Street Fighter 6 now that you've been playing
I
it.
mean, like, I could understand to some extent. It's actually more. I mean, like, it was pretty obvious why, like, Luke and JP were busted. You could not play the game for a second and still understand that. But,
No, I think JP's pretty balanced.
shut the fuck up. Maybe he's okay now, but that character is.
Oh, he's always been balanced.
That character has the best command grab in the game, and it's a fireball.
Yeah, it's a cool thing for a person to have. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Shut the fuck up. I'm playing a character that doesn't have a fucking jab, okay? Have you seen Ed's jab hitbox? It's disgustingly bad.
I really like that the hitting part is inside of the getting hurt part. That's my favorite. That's really good.
Oh, that's some real
doesn't
good
even extend
hitbox
to his
design. I can tell you that. I don't even play
like, it doesn't extend all the way to his fist. It cuts off at the end of his arm.
Come on.
Thankfully, he has like one of the best standing heavy punches in the game, maybe the best. But yeah, that jab's not good. So there's a lot of good tools.
Maybe they
Anyway,
should give the series back to Dimps.
Speaking at a more meta level, with like a little more depressing, I guess, with Toriyama's passing.
Yeah.
It's just Oda now, right? Like Oda's the guy, and arguably
what are you
he's been
talking
the guy.
about? Toyotaro's still alive and writing Dragon Ball Super.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
That one is deserved. I will apologize for that.
You know how good that joke is? I literally was like, I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
The guy who's currently doing the Dragon Ball Super.
You know what is really funny? The guy who also created the Dragon Ball AF image.
The what image?
You've never seen the Dragon Ball AF image?
Maybe. I just don't know it by
Google
name.
Dragon Ball AF, you'll see it. Like, if you see an old, crusty picture of a cool Super Saiyan transformation, or maybe a stupid Super Saiyan transformation, but how you count it, you'll know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck is this?
So that's Super Saiyan 5. Do you get what Dragon Ball AF stands for, Rai?
As fuck?
April Fools.
Oh.
But obviously, millions of children in the mid-90s internet, late 90s internet didn't fucking know that. They're like, look at this cool new transformation for Dragon Ball. What the fuck? That's so cool.
You know, I will say one thing about the GT era is that I really do love Super Saiyan 4.
It's great. It's a real good design.
It's a shame about what it's in the context of, but it is really, really cool.
What is the second best? Let's say this. I don't know. Well, Toriyama designed, but like Teenage Pan's a pretty good design.
Second best thing in Dragon Ball GT.
Second best design. Just like what other
Design.
design speaks to you as like that's a good design that you created for GT.
The Super Saiyan 8.
Yeah. How do you feel about Baby Vegeta? I think Baby Vegeta 2 is fine.
Super Baby Vegeta 2.
Yeah, the first form though. Like, do you remember what it looks like when he's just
I
super...
know.
Yeah, that's one of
I
the
know.
worst fucking character designs they've ever made.
It's really not good. General Blue is, you know, you gotta get that gay Nazi representation in
You
there.
do. Gay psychic Nazi.
To quote Krillin, I didn't know there was a thing as gay bad guys.
Oh, look, their health bars are getting bigger. You can tell which characters are just regular boss fights and which ones you get forced into fighting game mode for.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, he has a shotgun!
That's really good.
You can tell the people who made this game fucking love Dragon Ball.
Of course.
This guy looks really silly in pixel art.
Yeah, no, isn't it great? Rocks fall, Goku dies.
But, so, Rai, yeah, I'm gonna stick with Ed, like, no matter what. But I will say, it's like, he is, other than maybe Chun-Li, the most technical game plan, but not the same level of reward as Chun-Li. Not to say he's terrible, it's like, you put in a lot of effort for not as much reward as characters who don't put in.
So I'm gonna say something controversial that I do believe in, just from experience.
That just means the
in Smash.
reward is inside you.
I feel like
Anyway,
you shouldn't. When a character you don't like, when your character you love isn't top 5, you should at least always have a meta character in your back pocket in any fighting game. Like I'm not saying
yeah, I can play Luke and Ken. Like I can play those characters.
Okay,
They're
yeah.
simple.
Like I understand.
No, you stick to, if your character's not in the top, you stick with that character, and then you always permanently have an ego protection layer, no matter what happens to you in the tournament. If you get completely bodied and outclassed, you're like, well, of course I did. I'm not. I'm like, I'm like a C tier character. You know
What I love about KOF is that you can
Oh, fuck!
have, like, let's say you're, damn, he fucking owns you.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I didn't know he could do that.
Honestly, kind of baller. One of my favorite things about KOF is that, like, say one of your favorite characters in KOF in that version is a low tier, you can pick them and then pick 2 top tiers together, like teammates. So it's like, if you want to play, like in 15, King is considered pretty weak right now. So, like, let's say yeah, they could buff her at some point, but she's considered one of the bottom 5 characters. Because you can play her and then 2 better characters.
Here's a question, Eli, for someone, probably the most experienced fighting game player here. How do you feel like the pick a top tier math is changed for 3v3 fighters?
I mean, like it depends on the game, I guess. But
like, what if you pick
there's a reason why the top
mid or
tier
low tier
Marvel
character you
are,
really like, but cover them with the 2 best characters in the game?
I mean, you can do that. They're also, if the 3v3 fighter is like an assist fighter, like Marvel vs. Capcom or Dragon Ball FighterZ, you have to also take into account, maybe they're not great to play as, but they might have a great assist. With King of Fighters, though, you are balancing more for which character is, better for the beginning of the match and best character for the end. And, like, if there's less meter to play with the first character, maybe you're more okay with picking the low tier for that spot, right? But I think it depends.
Oh my god, no. Fuck!
No!
Sorry.
Oh my fucking god, dude. That blows.
With the shotgun, too.
I feel bad for you. That is, like, I don't even consider that your fault. No, actually, I completely changed my opinion.
Oh,
It is
wow.
your fault in the Dark Souls boss thing of you're down to, like, 2 or 3 hits on the boss, and you just start mashing instead of patiently continuing your dodge cycle and hitting when it's smart.
Like that.
Goku would be ashamed of your lack of, what's the word? I guess patience.
To be fair,
but,
Goku had
You think
as a
Goku
backup
knows
in this
patience?
fight.
in this era, no. I'm talking like adult Goku.
He stun locked you there.
Yeah, he can do that. Oh, do I have to not be looking at him? Oh, that's it. That explains it. Motherfucker just deflected a Kamehameha.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my,
Damn.
we're creating another save state.
Yeah. Wow.
This is like kind of like Dark Souls level. Like this is like an insanely tight boss fight. Everything I've been seeing
None of
so-
the Dark Souls games have fucking Kamehamehas.
That is 100% untrue.
I know Elden Ring.
Yes,
Elden
it's
Ring's
so
not a
much.
Dark Souls game. It's a different series.
It absolutely is a Dark
It's
Souls
a
game.
fucking Dark Soul. Come
I mean, you're
on.
right. But, well, Lid, would you like to step into this conversation? Because I'm
Is
going.
Elden Ring a Dark Souls game, Lid?
I think they went.
Lid may be AFK.
Yeah, that might be.
I will accept Lid's judgment as binding on this matter.
I won't. Unless Lid agrees with me.
Lid agrees with you. Ah, what a wonderful arbiter you've been.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna load the save state this time.
Andy, when are you gonna stream Mega Man Zero?
Not anytime soon. Well, maybe
Lid.
I might do soon. I don't know.
Lid.
Mega Man Zero is a worse game than this, by the way. I
Is,
do not like Zero.
Oh
a lot.
no! Is Elden Ring a Dark Souls game?
No.
Yeah, that's why I said I do not trust Lid.
Lid, would you like to elaborate? So you.
It's not in the name, and it's not in the same world.
It is in the same world. It is
I
in the
think
same world.
I call Bloodborne a Dark Souls game. Like I don't give a shit.
They all have the Moonlight Greatsword.
Shut up.
I call Demon Souls a Dark Souls game. That's before Dark Souls.
Well, Dark Souls was originally going to be called Demon Souls too, so.
And then they changed it to Super Mario Bros. 2.
I really think.
I
that
think
they
my
should have
favorite
done-
variant I've done on that joke was when I was explaining Super Mario Bros. 2 to Stu, because he's kind of, and I was like, yeah, they released it in the West as a game called Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Stay calm, Andy. All right, stay calm. Don't rush in. Fuck.
I thought I had him down enough. My
This
bad.
is kind of like a perfect. Is this not like a perfectly balanced boss fight?
Yeah.
that you've died on the last hit like 4 times.
I think it's funny how long the freeze frame is when you die.
Yeah, no,
It's
they
like,
make dramatic slow-mo. It's great.
it's like Kirby style.
I do think that maybe we are getting to the point where bosses have too much health.
I mean, they're going pretty quick. Like, you can drain it. And remember, you still... I don't know if you know this, Eli. You still get one more level of Kamehameha. Like, you still get... So Goku still gets stronger than this.
And it gets even stronger than that later. I really
The level-
hope that there's a... that you have to train in Corn Tower. I hope that's
You
not
do. There is the minigame.
good.
Imagine a version of Goku where he's like, "Yeah, I'm content with my strength."
You know what I will say? I is sad
Yeah,
about
you know,
this,
it's called Gohan.
It might not. I imagine you would not be surprised to learn there is not a Penguin Village adventure right after this. There we go.
Nice. Well done.
Wow, unplayable.
Woo! That was a long level. We'll probably beat Tao. I think that's maybe a good place to stop this stream.
Is this just the entirety of fucking Dragon Ball?
Like it's about 80% of the first half.
No last tournament arc, right?
Yeah, and no training on commies.
Yeah. Wait, so do Goku's friends just stay dead in this game?
No, Krillin comes back for the next tournament.
How if he never goes to commies?
Oh, and I think they just say off screen, and then they like be like, and then that happens. But yeah, you never like it ends. Like it's like yeah, yada yada. We don't have time to create an adult Goku. All right. Now I believe this fight is a mandatory loss. Oh, they're not. Yeah, they can't. I imagine the USRB would not be happy to show fucking Bora's death, because it's. Man, Tao is
by the
so
way, is
fucking cool.
adorable.
Look at how cool.
Yeah.
You know how cool this guy is, Rai?
How?
You know what it says on the back of his shirt in the anime and manga?
What?
Kill you. I don't.
Yeah, Tao is really great.
He's so
What's better, kill you or bad guy?
Codon Ray.
Cool.
How about Post Boy? That's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tao really does have a like Shaw Bros villain energy. Like he's so good.
Is he like teleporting around? Or
Yeah.
is this just
Yeah.
like...
No, he's fast enough. Like, because he's the first like villain in the series proper that can like use Ki Blast and stuff. He's like he comes real close to killing Goku at first.
Yeah, the only reason that Goku survives is that his Dragon Ball protects him.
Yeah, it covers his part.
Ah.
But when Tao shoots the Dodon Ray at Goku's heart, the Dragon Ball blocks it. So Goku just.
Do you think Goku like remembers this stuff? Like, if you go to like let's say halfway through Z, if you're like, hey,
he
remember
shows
the
up in
Tao?
a filler arc, and I don't think he does. I don't know if I forget if actually I think Goku does recognize him. So yeah, he does.
So I'm thinking about like Luffy famously remembers like nothing.
I mean,
I could earnestly believe that towards like the end of like GT or Super or like wherever you want to, you know, whatever the fuck happens, right? I could earnestly believe Goku forgetting how many kids he had.
Is Trunks mine? I forget. All right.
Yes, he would ask that. He would.
Vegeta, and then
100%.
Vegeta would be like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. and then Bulma would actually kill him.
Goku canonically doesn't know where.
Bulma's used to it.
Yeah, but I feel like in case it ever gets too bad, Bulma would probably like put nanomachines or some shit in his blood to be like, all right, we're just gonna fucking kill him.
Goku does not know where babies come from.
No.
He
I mean,
knows about sex.
there's a one-off line in Super where it's like he was not there for either of his kids' birth. And like, Goten is understandable. He was dead at the time. Gohan, it's like, you lived alone in a house in the middle of the woods and you left a pregnant woman alone? Jesus fucking Christ, Goku.
He didn't know what that.
Yeah, no, there's a great joke where, okay, in the original manga... No, Eli, let me tell this. In the original manga,
yeah,
Goku meets Chi-Chi once in the first arc. She's really cool. They don't meet again until, like, Goku is an adult in the final proper tournament arc of the series. And Chi-Chi's, like, pissed that Goku doesn't remember. I was like, you promised to marry me. And Goku's like, what? I thought that was food. Like... Like, that's the kind of guy Goku is. Anyway, so we gotta catch him.
Corn's so good.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta find the real one.
This is a cool minigame.
Yeah.
I like that it's not timed.
Yeah, no, it's just get him.
Why would it be timed? You know, you have all the time.
You have 3 days.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's just fantastic design.
Yeah, it's so good.
I remember seeing, like, first off, it's insane that this is like real, but that story of Tezuka telling Toriyama that, like, you're basically my heir successor in the manga world, like, go with it, you know. And I keep thinking about, like, oh well, Oda's now the guy, but
yeah,
like, who's coming up behind Oda? You know, I don't know of anyone.
I mean, who knows what Jump looks like in 5 years from now?
Yeah,
Like, there are big series, but I don't think any of them.
It's not gonna be like the My Hero guy.
No.
No, not at all.
Is it gonna be the Black Clover guy?
No. Fujimoto's like the most interesting, and I'd say probably
He's doing his own thing.
But it's
Zatch Bell 3 coming to show.
Zatch Bell 3.
Hell yeah.
Bell, yeah.
Thank you, Rye.
By the way, I love the part that I guess they cut it out, obviously, because of time constraints, that Tao goes up and just gets the water and thinks, oh, that's gonna make me real powerful.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you know something, Eli. That's filler. That does not happen in the manga fight.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been so long since I've read. I guess I get them confused sometimes.
Yeah.
What is the gag? Because I'm only gonna read.
So basically, Goku goes up to get Korin's water, and it's like, oh, it's the lesson is actually, wow, you're really strong to be able to climb up here, and look at how much you've grown trying to catch me in this water.
To do?
Yeah, and then Korin just gives him
water.
Yeah, it's not magic. It's very much a look at how much growth you've made in such a short time.
And I misremembered something.
And then Tao. No, there is the real water that shows up in the Piccolo arc.
But what's the Tao thing?
And he goes up and drinks the water, and is like, obviously, I have gotten a massive power up. I will now go down and beat Goku, and then he gets his ass beat continuously.
Which is like really good. So I'm surprised that it is filler, but I think that's a good. He goes up like effortlessly.
Yeah.
It is funny the degree to which the stuff in the original Dragon Ball was was retconned in
Yeah.
Z to just be like, no, they're all aliens.
Oh, they're all aliens, and animal people just stop showing up after a while in Z. And also, yeah. And also there's just dinosaurs everywhere in Dragon Ball. That's magical.
You know what I like about the Boo Saga?
What?
It's just like, okay, but no, magic is definitely real. Here's some fucking bibbity bobbity.
That is true. Yeah, that's
Some
yeah,
bibbidi-bobbidi
yeah. It's
ass
literally bibbity bobbity boo. And also,
it's like, oh no, Piccolo wasn't a demon. Here's the real
also,
demon.
Eli, did you pick on this one? Abracadabra. Abracadabra. Abracadabra.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Okay, I was making sure. Anyway, there we go.
Have you seen that clip of the VTuber learning the English Pokemon name Abracadabra?
Yeah.
That's an all-time VTuber clip.
Alright.
I do not watch VTubers.
I don't either, but it's a good clip regardless. I can enjoy it in our shared humanity.
VTubers are best watched as
VTubers do
5-minute
not
clips
copy
and nothing else.
I'd say 60 seconds, but
That's
sure.
probably more accurate, yes. But, like, not a full stream. Anyway.
We should get Andy a VTuber rig. You could be like a little kaiju. This would be so cute.
Oh, yeah.
And Andy should. What's the like pink haired one with the large breasts that people like?
Maury Calliope, the rapping one.
That's Andy. You should do that exact rig.
I think that stream might get taken down. Anyway, might as well take you guys over to do a quick raid. Do you guys want to see an awesome game? One of the coolest games ever made? You guys ready to see 50 Cent blood in the sand?
Yeah!
That game. I was watching a stream of it earlier. I think they're still live, perhaps, and I'm gonna send you over there, cause oh man, I want to keep watching that.
Godspeed. Give it up for Fitty.
Give it up for. Oh, now they're playing something else. I think. Oh, they might have moved on because they beat it, which makes sense. That oh no, actually, oh they're playing Legendary now. Lid. I don't. All right, but yeah, I'll see you again.
What is
Alright.
legendary?
Nobody knows.